Okay, guys, I'm going to pop to the Answers Hub because one of them is based on something that's happening tomorrow. So I want to try and get this out relatively quick. So let me just pull it into shot so you can see it. It's a couple of questions from Alan. Try and keep these singular questions because I want to do it one question, one video rather than multiple. Okay. Will GB pairs be mainly stable tomorrow since the election results will not start coming out until at least evening time and then an exit poll and real results start coming out 11 p.m. onwards? I expect Friday to be more volatile than Thursday. Well, I'm kind of sitting out of it altogether. The thing with election day is it goes all over the place. Now, there's a lot of news this week. The markets will be relatively quiet tomorrow anyway because it is also Independence Day in the US. So not only is the pound going to be sort of holding its breath to see what the next parliament's going to be given, it's also trading against nothing. Why? Because the US market's shut. And the US market is the driver of the Forex markets. So yes, they will be stable. Now on Friday, it's still holiday mode. And the only thing that I would say there is, why risk it on a Friday? Because that kind of leads partly into the second question. And the second question, if I flick this over just so you'll understand what I'm talking about, is we're in a scenario where you've opened a trade early morning and you know there's a red letter news day coming at 1:30. However, it's 1 o'clock. Do you still hold the trade, etc.? If it's in profit, one thing or another. Yes, trading news is risky. And my advice on that is always the same. If you don't understand it, stay out of it. Now, Friday can be very volatile on the morning, but on the afternoon it calms itself down unless there's some kind of major news announcement like non-farm payroll. But again, that's risky. You never know what the scenario is going to be. I have seen good figures plunge the market and I've seen bad figures rally the market. You just never know. Just let the news do what it likes and then trade the aftermath. If it's on a Friday, just don't bother trading the afternoon at all because inevitably you get caught in a bad trade and you can't get out of it till Monday, and across the weekend anything can happen. Now to your scenario of opening a trade at 8 o'clock and then at 1 o'clock wondering what to do. Well, if you are in profit, you have two choices. You either take the money and run, or you pull your stop in underneath the candle that is currently in profit, and then let the trading gods decide. If it rallies for you, amazing. But if it screams down and stops you out, at least you haven't lost your profit. Now you can do the same scenario with a loss, and hopefully what will happen is it'll rally and it'll get you out of the loss, or if it does spike, it'll just take you out and to make that decision for you. So the choice is actually yours running into the market, but my advice is always stay out of it. So if you've only got a small loss looking at it, and you've seen me do it, where it's relatively small in comparison to your account, just close it off. The worst case scenario is you can go back to market after the news. But if you stay in, it's a pure gamble. And gamblers never survive in this job, ever. So I hope that kind of makes sense to a degree. It is relatively late, so I am tired. But hopefully it makes sense. Hope that helps. Catch you soon.